Bueno, bienvenidos. Hoy es la segunda parte del vídeo de ayer de TEKKEN 8, del torneo del OFA 15. Debido a que ayer BDM no pudo estar con nosotros, con CHAMPS y Ginimaru también como invitados, vamos a entrevistar hoy solo y exclusivamente a BDM, viendo las dos últimas partidas que analizamos ayer. Que será, yo creo que será más entretenido hablar de una sola persona, que esa persona cuente sus experiencias y aparte que a lo mejor se hace un poco más dinámico que con dos, porque con dos que si se responden, se preguntan y tal, se hace un poco, se hace un poco largo. Pero yo creo que hoy va a estar entretenido. Pero bueno, today we have our guest, BDM, the Tekken 8 from OFA 15 Tekken 8 champion. Say something, BDM.
Well, hello to everybody. And want to say that happy that I won, I guess.
We looked at your face when you won the Sunday, and your face explained everything. The satisfaction of winning, the satisfaction of stop playing straight 5 matches straight.
Yeah, yeah. I was kind of tired that day. I was running on 2 hours of sleep. I was playing against the Zafinab. I was like, finally, it's over.
2 hours,
It's
2 hours of sleep, and even
yeah.
playing. Where 3, 5 sets
Mm,
or
yeah. All right. Well, technically speaking, free. That's 9 sets technically.
wow, that's so much.
Yeah.
Well, but relax. Today we are here to analyze, not play, not just
Mm,
analyze a bit. So don't you worry. Let's begin if you want. I started a stream of the screen in
Yeah.
Discord.
Oh yeah, I'm in the stream.
Okay, you see it right?
Yep.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course. Okay. After before beginning this match, I want to ask you something. You
Yeah.
or if I am correct, you didn't fight Cashot before this match, right?
No, not really. No, we technically speaking, we played a bit before testing the setups at the previous computers, but there was not really much going off over there to really get the idea. The only thing I saw from before is that he had played Jinimaru with Law, so I kind of put up my mind that he's probably gonna be playing Law, so I just need to be aware of that.
So, but you watched the Jinimaru Cashot match or you
Yeah.
didn't? Okay.
No, I watched. I was there.
Then, what were your thoughts, Vlan? So, what were you thinking before playing Cashot?
Um, I was particularly primarily just thinking on how to kind of like circumvent the Law matchup a bit, because Law tends to kind of like outpoke Brian quite a lot.
Yeah.
He plays a much faster set of buttons. He can kind of stifle him a lot because Brian's most rewarding things are much slower by comparison, and his pokes aren't as rewarding or don't have as much coverage as Law does. And he doesn't really have a lot built into his kit to kind of keep Law in check.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing was like, I kind of need to keep his game plan limited. I need to take into account the jabs and all the lows, especially the slide, because I
Yeah.
noticed that at least on those matchups, those slides were kind of the things that he was using to kind of like mix people up
Uh,
when they started getting comfortable around them. And it's something that I kind of kept in the back of my mind throughout the entire match, that the slides I need to
we talk about
just be
that
on the lookout for.
we talked about that yesterday. Kashot told us
Mhm,
that if you watch the video from yesterday, you will see it. He
mhm,
was saying that half of his game plan, 30% of his game plan
mhm,
was the slide. When
mhm,
he catch it up that you were going to block the max amount of slides that he did, and he told us that he was afraid and I don't think afraid is the right
You're
word,
right. We're
but
cautious.
yes,
Cautious, yeah.
yes, was cautious about you blocking his slides. So he
Mhm.
took a more defensive stance.
Yeah.
So and even told us that he thought that this matchup, more like this matchup about against Brian, it was going to be um more easier to control for him because
Hmm.
he told us that two of his friends from
Hmm.
that he has been playing for years, they both play Brian. So he thought
Hmm.
that the matchup was going to be good for him, not quite
Yeah.
as difficult as he was thought. But how you, because you play Brian,
Yeah.
so adaptive, so if you fail, I punish you with a hammer.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was even thinking that Brian was a good matchup for him as player, not as character.
Character, yeah.
He was cautious that way.
Uh, no, like no, it makes sense. Like obviously, you can have a certain amount of experience of any character, but it all at the end of the day, it all falls around to how each person uses that character. So
Yeah,
obviously, it's going to be a little bit different for each for each different player. And you can, from what you tell, like yeah, the way I played him, it kind of had him doubting himself and shook, which is a bit of surprise to hear because I was kind of doubting myself for the matchup because he was, for the most part, out poking me for the first two matches until I started taking a more proactive approach. If that's the right word to
yeah,
describe it. Because in the first two matches, I was relying a lot on trying to play defense and trying to get him to play me, but he was playing very lame. But I kind of stayed persistent, kind of stayed stubborn until I realized at the last match, like, okay, I need to be the one to be the aggressor. I need to go in and be a bit more risky. So it's kind of like what seems to have worked and turned things around at the end, which I'm glad I did. I came to that conclusion because it was the right
yeah,
choice.
yeah. The comeback was something we
Hmm.
mentioned yet too. That
Hmm.
that change of mindset, that change of
Hmm.
strategy, released a comeback that it was so good to see.
Yeah.
So, do you do we start to analyze?
Yeah, you can start. You can start. Yeah.
Okay. If you want to note something, talk about a detail or a play or
Hmm.
something, just tell me. I stop and we talk about it. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, the audio.
Come and get some. Ojo la viga, el aura que tiene el Brian, tío, es increíble.
Just to add on to this, it has
Los
been
dos
a
sin
while since I
camiseta.
fought against Allah in the game.
Yeah.
Like, like it's like I don't play the game all too much these days, but it's been a while since I fought against the law, so this was like kind of trying to refresh myself on the matchup at all, which is why the looking back on it, there was a lot of things that I let him get away with that I should have been on top of, and you'll notice particularly a lot that it's a lot of the mid low or mid high strings that he was pulling out from his down forward one or
Mm.
up forward one free, stuff like that, that I should be out there low blocking or low pairing a lot. And I let those just get to me when I should have just been low pairing them on reaction. It's it's something that I noticed when we were playing, but at the same time I was like, I tried to kind of take those into account, but I didn't. I don't know if it was the sleep or not, but I was like, okay, if I can't react to those, just stick to my game plan, and that's what's most important. He can annoy, he can pass me. I can take those lows. I just have to you out time those lows. That's the best way I can do. I have the life. I have the
En plan,
life to
en el
take it.
dojo este con
Mm.
los demonios, tío. La verdad
At
que.
the end of the day, those kind of games are about adaptation. If
Yeah.
you adapt, you win. So
Yeah.
it's normal. So and I think the viewers can feel too that the first two matches you were adapting. You were adapting
Yeah.
to how low was, how cash shot was more than low.
Yeah.
El Tekken va
Yeah.
duro
Yeah.
de
I was
cojones,
adapted to.
Estéticamente.
Like, you see that right there? I should have. I should have just low parried that.
plan en el
Uh,
dojo este con los demonios, tío, la verdad que...
That upward one
That's
into
that one.
should low parry that. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay. 1 second. Okay. That one too, I think.
No, that is a complete mix-up situation because he goes into DSS stance. Right there, you have to guess. After that situation, there's jab string. You kind of have to guess on what he's going to do because he has multiple different options. It's not a canned string. So here, I thought he was just gonna do something like like all these other DSS check buttons, but he went for the low, which was good.
Hmm.
And my mindset here was my back's behind the wall. I need to kind of get out of there because you don't want to have your back behind the wall because it restricts your overall movement and it makes you predictable to deal with, like you saw there. And against law, you don't want to have you kind of want to have space against him. You don't want to put yourself at a range where at range 0, especially with Brian, where you're kind of forced to try and bulldog or pit bull with pokes where you will lose. Your
Yeah.
Brian's pokes just don't let him have loss. They're not that good.
I felt that yesterday. So in these same
Mhm.
matches, I could saw that Law. It's a character. To note it, I don't know about Tekken. I am a Street Fighter player, but I like to do these things about every game. And I saw yesterday that Law it's a character that if he catches you in a string or a combo, half half health bar is gone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of characters in this game in general, and Law is one of those characters. But Brian does do it better. But
Yeah, they
Law
told
can
me
take a good chunk of your health whenever he launches
they
you.
told me that Brian has even more.
Better,
He
yeah,
takes more chunks in even.
yeah. No, Brian does hit harder. He's one of the top 5, top 3, possibly hardest hitting characters in the game. Whenever he gets you to a combo, especially if there's a wall, because
Yeah,
he can consistently do over 100 damage
I
if he
want
has a wall anywhere.
and after this match or I don't know where, but I want to ask you how many times or how many games of Tekken or hours you play, because one thing I want to stop in a moment. I don't know
Mhm,
in this match you do it.
mhm.
This jet uppercut, we talk
Yeah.
about it. That jet
Oh
uppercut
yeah.
was
The step jet uppercut. Yeah.
yes.
It's generally a good idea to step law whenever he's in DSS. Like if you weren't hit by DSS, you have enough frames to try and sidestep, and I did sidestep right in order to cover a good portion of his options. His forward one is likely his forward one would have whiffed, like it did right there. His 2 would have whiffed. His forward 2 also would have whiffed. Most of his faster buttons would have whiffed there.
Hmm?
The only thing I think that could have catched me there was DSS4, which is the big dragon kick, because it has a lot of active frames, but there's still a chance that it could whiff. And the only other thing that could have hit me consistently was the low.
So in this
So I was just,
so
yeah,
in this situation, you were in advantage.
yeah, somewhat at an advantage, somewhat. It's more so I made an educated guess on what he would do, and I thought he's gonna do one of the faster options, and he did, which they all most of them end up whiffing to a sidestep right.
Oh, okay. I saw it. The thing that I was talking to you, I saw it.
Hmm.
This right here.
Hmm.
Cashot
The
explained.
taunt.
Yes, Cashot explained to me that this, exactly this,
Hmm.
you do a thing that it's taunt to jet uppercut,
Yeah.
that have
Uh.
variations, but
Mhm.
those things. And he told
Oh
me
yeah.
the thing that I was shocked. It has 16 frames if you hit the taunt, right?
Yeah.
And you have a
Yeah.
string that ends with a jet uppercut that is
Hmm.
16 frames to execute it.
Executed.
How?
Yeah. Well, basically the way taunt works is that the Brian's taunt has a hitbox at the 28th frame,
Yes.
where if that knee hits, it's basically you can cancel it the taunt at any moment before as the knee connects. And if you connect it, if you cancel it as soon as the knee hits your opponent, you get 16 frames of guaranteed advantage, meaning that any move you do that's 16 frames or faster is guaranteed, like an unblockable.
Yes.
And in the case of jet upper, Brian's jet upper is 14 frames.
Yeah.
But to do the input, it's a forward back 2 input, meaning that there's for you to do a perfectly fast jet upper from neutral, like it is for taunt,
Yes.
you have to do for 1 frame forward, let go for 1 frame of neutral, then press back 2 at the same time.
Okay,
So
in
that adds
total,
up to a total of 16 frames.
exactly.
So it's basically a just frame follow up
Bro, that
to get
shit
that.
blown my mind. Oh,
Yeah.
then I wanted to ask you, how many years have you been playing Tekken or playing Brian just to do these things consistently?
As of right now, I've technically been playing Brian for like 5 years. 5 years.
But
5 to
in this
6
game
years.
or in Tekken 7
In
too?
this from Tekken 7 till now, it's 5 to 6 years.
Wow.
In this game, it's been for the entire lifespan, so 2 years, so nearly a year, 2 years now since Tekken it's come out.
So, how many time will you say that it took you to learn this?
It took me a long time. It took me probably thousands of hours that I have in the game, like 1,000 hours that I have in Tekken 7 to learn Taunt Jet Upper. And even then, I don't always do it consistently. Like I try to do it whenever the situation seems like it would benefit me to do it. And most of the time, it tends to work out. Sometimes it doesn't. But it never hurts to try, because unless people are, immediately ducking you for doing taunt, which most of the time is not a good idea. It's not a good idea, because remember, even though taunt jet upper is like the most rewarding option in the neutral, you still have to worry about all the other options that he has, which are most of them are mids, like taunt back 4.
But
And if you're ducking,
the ta-
you
the
get hit for
taunt,
free.
but the taunt catches sidesteps.
Yes. Normally on its own, the taunt doesn't catch sidestep, but there's a thing that you can do, that you can input the taunt like 2 to 3 times in a row, and it'll give it tracking, basically. So realign with people to catch them sidestepping.
Oh, okay. I'm going to translate to the viewers the thing that we talked, because it's so fucking amazing that I want them to understand. Vale, lo que acaba de explicar BDM, la situación en la que él, por ejemplo, ha conectado el combo con Lau con el Jet Uppercut, lo ha estampado contra la pared y cuando se ha ido a levantar ha intentado hacer la taunt. Lo que acabamos de hablar aquí es que, según me dijeron ayer Kashote y Kinimaru, Brian tiene una cosa, y es que si da el rodillazo de la taunt, se queda en positivo 16 frames. O sea, tiene 16 frames para hacer lo que le dé la gana. Lo que le dé la gana. ¿Qué pasa? El Jet Uppercut es el movimiento este que ha hecho antes, que pega un puñetazo así y manda para arriba, para los que no sepamos de Tekken. Tiene 14 frames de activo. ¿Qué pasa? Para poder ejecutar el Jet Uppercut bien en esa situación, después de meter el taunt, tienes que hacer un mini dash, que son 2 frames más. En total 16. Una ventana de 16 frames en la que tienes que hacer un movimiento de 16 frames. O sea, tienes que hacerlo perfecto. Si no lo haces perfecto, no sale, no entra. Y es la opción más óptima. Y nuestro colega BDM nos ha dicho que desde Tekken 7 hasta Tekken 8, que lleva jugando Brian 5 años, miles de horas para que esto salga consistentemente o medio consistentemente, aun teniendo en cuenta de que no es la opción más óptima, pero no es completamente invencible. O sea, es una locura. 16 frames para un movimiento de 16 frames es literalmente ser un robot, en plan, ser perfecto, hacerlo perfecto. Porque frames es nada. Para que entendáis la gravedad de lo que acabamos de decir. Ok, we can continue.
Yeah.
The rest of you wanna talk about something of this round, or
At the moment, right there, I mean, at the moment, no. Besides the fact that I'm noticing some minor mistakes I'm making because of his inputs, there's not too much going on here. besides that, Kashat is playing this very well. He is playing very defensively, which is smart. He doesn't want to get counter hit by me, and he knows when to kind of like stay around and take his turn.
Mm.
I should have low parried that. See,
That,
that's the low. That's the thing about the slide that I'm
yes,
looking
the
for every
slide.
time.
We
Every
he
time.
told me that
Mhm.
in that moment,
Mhm.
half of a big part of his game plan was the thrown to the trash bin.
Mhm.
With those same words.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking, he's now more defensive, more just poking.
Yeah. He's not taking any big buttons right here, which is smart. Like he's playing more like I'm just using my jabs, my fast poke buttons, just to avoid getting hit by you by your most dangerous stuff.
Yeah,
And
he
you see right here,
it's
that was a
a
misinput. And
uh,
that right there was a misinput on my end because that was supposed to be quarter circle forward free, but I got snake edge instead. But even if I did get the right input, I probably would have gotten launched anyways because it would have come out a little bit too slow.
ah, but miss inputs we have. Everyone
Yeah,
has miss inputs.
yeah, but as his inputs, it happens.
Oh, that jet
Here was
uppercut.
also another misinput. I don't know why my up forward 3+4 did not come out because I perfectly read that and I jet upward and here was supposed to be the knee into the tailspin, but for some reason my free input
You
did
did
not
the up forward
register.
3 or 4, right?
Yeah, yeah. But my free didn't come out, so up forward 4 came out instead. So it's that got an orbital.
But you
Another
were
misinput.
But the thing about that is that you were positive in any way. So
Yeah.
it it could have been a more
Mhm.
catastrophic failure, but
Yeah.
it was just a
Uh,
minor
like
fail.
like it's like yeah, I see those mistakes, but it's kind of like you kind of have to look past those mistakes. You kind of be like, whatever it happens, move on, just move on
Yeah,
to the next. It happens. Yeah.
yeah. It talks a lot about you to say that
Mhm.
things.
And here, just playing fast pokes.
Hmm.
Could have punished that because that was -11.
What move was -11?
Was DSS forward one. This yeah that they made it unsafe in season 2, and I should have been punishing that more often, taking my
The
frames.
punch that he gives towards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The little back punch that he does. This one exactly. This one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what could you have been doing there? A jet upper, for
I
example?
was no. Jet up is 14. It's -11, and
Oh,
Brian doesn't
right.
have any -11 Punisher outside of his jabs. So I could have just gotten my jabs there just to get damage and momentum.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like missing out on damage. It's some one of those things like, oh, you can take those guaranteed -10, take that damage, take your frames, but I didn't. But it happens. And here it's like I noticed that my back was behind the wall. And in this situation, when if you go back, because I was noticing he was pushing me back towards the wall with these hits. So I was like, okay, I need to step right, back one to lock him down, 1+2, just in case he tries to get like he notices too that his back's behind the wall. He wants to move away to try and lock him down, which is why I did the homing move afterwards
So
to try and keep him towards the wall.
you were trying to
Mhm.
distract him to not notice that now he was against the wall.
Yeah, yeah. Like no, not distract him. It's more so like he noticed the position change, obviously. But it's just in case, in my mind, if you did notice the position change, in my mind, you're thinking maybe you're gonna try and sidestep as well to try and get away from the wall. Because again, if your back's behind the wall, your movement is constricted, which
Yeah.
makes it very dangerous for you. So what I did here was a homing move, Brian's 1+2,
Yeah.
just in case he tried to step, and it seemed like he didn't step. He instead decided to guard. He respected my back one, which is good, which is good. Or he stepped guard. Never mind. He did good. Another good thing. He stepped guard, which is fine.
Okay.
See, and I punished there. I punished the forward one. That was good.
Uh, the punch.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yes, is
know.
for one. I took my frames. That's good. 1-2, back one again.
Oh,
The delay, yeah, I caught him with the delay right
and
there.
now the situation of always.
Yeah,
Again.
very bad situation there. You did good not to tech roll there. I did not punish there, but that's fine. And I messed up my taunt there. Because if I'd done my taunt correctly, that would have been the round there. Like here, I could have punished him again, but I didn't. But that's fine. Here, he respected my taunt, my heat smash, which I'm at +9, which most people tend to just hold back because at -9, it's very scary to do anything here.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I'll just take advantage of that and just taunt. But I messed up the execution, which if I didn't, this would have been the end of the round right there.
So
here.
the thing is that you cancelled the taunts before
Yeah, I
it
canceled
hit
too
it?
early.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
canceled it too early before it hit. I canceled before the knee hit.
Okay.
I did it too early. Like I said, that's fine. Just stay consistent. Just poke him out.
Trying to get damage bit a bit.
Yeah, get damage, stay solid, and just keep doing. Just keep trucking along.
Okay.
And the thing that if you notice is that during these matches, and you notice that is that I'm very insistent on using back one a lot,
Which
and
is
it's primarily there
Which is the back one?
to is the chopping the elbow, the big elbow that
Oh.
Brian has.
Yeah.
That one that they do. It's primarily there to two things. Besides to that's another slide block.
Yeah.
Besides to fish for counter hits, it's there to kind of like force a response from you because there's only so many times that you can just stand there and take that. Because it's like, oh, for how long are you going to respect that back one? Are you gonna sit there and let me do that over and over again? Are you gonna sidestep into a button? Are you gonna down jab me into something? It's always good to just throw that out, but you always have to be careful doing that. It's why I always do it on a delay, because if you delay Brian's back one, it catches sidesteps.
You
And it's
mean
perfect. That was
this thing?
immediate delay.
The elbow overhead is the back one.
Yeah. See? Delay again. And there I try to hit him with forward free, that delayed forward free, but he immediately just did for a wall standing two, which I wasn't expecting him to just go for wall standing two right there. I think at most I was expecting, maybe he's going to try and step. Because right there he was kind of losing in the poking because I was out poking and every fun, but then he went for the nuclear option right there. It was like, oh, okay, that's a surprise.
So he thought he went to the most monkey.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, because I was thinking, okay, I outpoked you 3 times in a row. You're gonna hold back, calm down to surmise the situation again. But he went for wall standing too. I'm like, oh, okay,
So
that did not align with my prediction.
So Cashot put the Mortal Kombat mode, uppercut.
Yeah. Yeah. But
No,
hey, it worked out. You can't call it monkey if it works.
No, but it's a joke, but yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it was the
I
most
know.
optimal.
I know what you mean.
It was at the end of the day, it was the most optimal, or one of the most optimal options, right?
Yeah.
This first.
Right here. Let's see. I should remember how this round went.
This I don't remember too. I did it yesterday and I don't remember too.
He cut me. I tried to move afterwards. He did not respect my 1-2 there, and I kind of kept that at the back of my mind because if you notice, like I did 1-2, and he just jabbed me afterwards, which is a sign that okay, I can use my 1-2 on him a bit, which I just kept in the back of my mind for the future.
In this moment, in this exact
moment, right here. Refer. Yeah, because Brian has multiple follow-ups afterwards, like his the little jab, the mid hook that is a counter hit launcher, and he also has a low that is a knockdown on counter hit. And I hit with him once on the first round, on the first match. And I was thinking, okay, maybe he's gonna be a bit more careful about it. But then I was like, oh no, you're still disrespecting my one. You're disrespecting the 1-2. Okay, I'll just keep that in mind for the future.
So you keep doing it without punish. I
Yeah.
think in this case he
No,
punished
yeah, he
you.
respected because he got hit. No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the situation on block.
Oh, on block. Okay.
8. On block is -3, but there's the threat of the follow-up that kind of makes you think like maybe I shouldn't press the button because I can possibly just get launched.
Oh.
See, right there. I tried to catch him there, but he respected it this time.
Exactly right here.
Mhm. Yeah, but there he respected it, which was nice. Which is good. You should kind of vary your responses to Brian, which is how you tend to beat out his counter hits. I could have. That was a misinputted jet upper because that power crush is -14. I tried to launch punish that, but only back 2 came out, so I messed it up. That would have been a launch.
Where the jet upper was
Yeah,
that failed
here.
grab.
Yeah, I was trying to do a jet upper after blocking this because it's -14, but I messed it up.
Oh.
Yeah, and back 2 came out. That's also that's -15. I should have launched that, but at the moment, my brain spazzed out. I was like, just get a small punish, just get some guaranteed damage.
-15. Which move?
Yeah,
This one.
this one back to lost back to 2 basically. Back to 1, I think. Yeah, back to 1. It's -15. You can launch. Most characters can launch it, and Brian can launch it, but at the moment, I was just not mentally prepared for it because it's like, oh, he actually did it. And here I also didn't think he was gonna finish his 4-4-1. But then again, I probably shouldn't even have mashed looking back on it because after 4-3 and on block, he's plus if he cancels into DSS. So even if he didn't do the third kick, I would have been a negative. I would have been negative, and he could have counter hit me for most of his buttons in DSS. So it wasn't a good idea for me to mash there. It was not a good idea.
Oh. That homing punch.
Yeah, no, I did not. I think what happened there is that he canceled. He did his jab string, and he canceled into DSS. I didn't think all these other times he never canceled into DSS. He always left it at neutral. So now I was like, okay, I'm gonna step away and take my turn. No, he canceled into DSS. So I was like, oh, okay, he did that. All right,
And
surprise, he got me
and
there.
that punch crushed your dreams.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got him with the delay
that
this
was the
time.
punch that
Yeah,
you were talking, right?
yeah, exactly.
1-2 and the counter punch.
1-1. Yeah, exactly. I just started using it more because the minute he said like, "Oh, you'll sometimes respect, sometimes you won't respect it," I'll just insist on using it. Incinerator to track a sidestep and taunt. He delayed his wake up, which is good. I should have punished that. That is -13, I think, if I remember correctly. I could have punished that instead of wasting my heat smash. She would have killed if I punished.
That.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that move. But he tried to move afterwards, which he ended up getting clipped. I should have low parried that.
if we count all the things that we
All the
could
mistakes, yeah. I was looking back.
But don't you worry. You were in a mental in a mindset that it's not the optimal because that you slept
Yeah,
a few hours, you played some matches straight.
yeah. Oh, and
And
funny thing is, if you go back, for this entire round, Cash Out was just capitalizing on my little mistakes on my buttons that I was pressing, whether or not he managed to outspace one of my buttons or he caught the delays on things and punched them correctly, which is good matchup knowledge on his end. And and you'll see right here, as it pointed out, like right here, he punishes the knee just right. He punishes the first knee, which is -10 with his jab, which is perfect. And he decides to just take a quick poke, not take a big button, just take big raise, just play solid, which is great.
Yeah,
He goes for a throw.
not to take big risks. Big
Yeah,
risks.
he waits for the rest of my string to finish. And it's something I kept in line for the future. I noticed that he waits for my entire down forward one string because he doesn't want to get clipped. And right there at the end there, if you after that, if I hit by that down forward one, what happens here is that after I hit that hatchet kick, I dash up to because I knew he was gonna try and sidestep into a button, but
Yeah.
I messed up the timing and he managed to beat me up because I tried to I tried to front dash up into a throw because I knew he was gonna try to press a button and catch him in with a counter hit throw for a floor break, which would have been good. But in retrospect, looking back at it, I could have done maybe like down back two because down back two would attract that sidestep. But hey, I made the right call. I just didn't execute it at the perfect moment. But it happens. I
Yeah.
played.
So looking in retrospective, these matches, Kashot and Jinimaru say some things like that. You manage to see a lot of mistakes or decisions that
Mm-hmm.
you could take better,
Mm-hmm.
like in this case. But at the end of the day, you won. So you
Yeah,
adapted. You adapted. You took you learned
yeah, I
from
know.
those bad decisions and change your mindset against that.
Yeah, big welcome. I could have gotten a better punish there. Like, oh yeah, right here. I think I do taunt back four. Yep, that right there. Since remember that taunt gives you 16 frames.
Yeah.
Brian's back four. That knee is also 16 frames, so it's a just frame.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit easier than taunt jet upper because taunt jet upper is a forward and back input
Yeah.
that you have to. While back four is just back four. You just press
Mm-hmm.
basically one button or two buttons technically. Um, so it's just a matter of having decent timing. So here I noticed that he was respecting a lot of my back ones and with his back behind the wall here there was only two things he could do. With having the life lead psychologically it made more sense for him to just hold back and respect my back one because what am I gonna do to open him up? Hatchet kick, he can take a couple of those. So I thought, okay, makes the most sense for you to just hold back here. There's not much I can do here to put too much of a threat besides taunt, which he didn't expect. Yeah, and I landed it, which made it perfect, which was perfect.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. That you you are so, I don't know how to say the word. Uh, Travieso. I don't know how to.
This is the word. It's the right word that you're going for.
You're such a you're such a body right here. You did it once and you thought, oh, okay, I'm going to try again, but
uh, it's good on wake ups after that situation to do that follow up. If you try to tech roll immediately and Brian taunts, it will automatically realign. But he stayed down because I'm assuming at least I think he knows that he's aware of that. That's why he stayed down, which is good. He doesn't want to get hit by taunt again, especially as he knows, oh, he hit me with it once. He can do it again. I'd better not. It's smart.
I just ate one. I don't want to eat two.
Yeah, yeah. So he delayed his tech roll. And he just decided to stay solid, 1-2-1. I thought he was gonna respect it here, but this time he decided I'm gonna mash down jab. Because there was the first time I did in round one where he respected it, and I
Hmm.
think he remembered that situation and he doesn't want to risk it. He just did it.
And then this is the moment. when it becomes
Yeah.
PDM's amazing comeback.
Go. Oh yeah, so infinite stage. Infinite stage, Brian Brian likes to have walls for obvious reasons. So infinite stage is a little bit of a nerf for him in terms of damage in Okizeme, but but personally for me, I like infinite stages because it lets me move around a lot.
Yeah, I personally think the same as you. For example, in the Tekken 7 training
Mhm.
mode, I always play in Azure or Infinite Azure because I
Mhm.
like to move wherever I want, however I want. Even thinking that Brian have some combos that in against the wall are amazing.
Yeah. No, Brian with walls is walls is Brian's wall game is one of the best, if not you can consider it the best in the game. I wouldn't consider it the best because it's like it's not as easy as something like well, it kind of depends what your terms of easy it is. With something like Yoshi or easily accessible, something like King with his Jaguar stuff. But on a paper, Brian's wall game and Okizeme is top one, broken because of taunt. But I would say that it's possible, most likely like top three, only behind like what? If I remember correctly, it's Yoshimitsu and who's the other guy? There was another character who does it better. I can't come up to my mind right now, but I know there was one other character that does wall game better
Y-
than Brian
If
besides
you
Yoshi.
if you ask me, I'm not going to say anything because I don't know the all the characters from Tekken.
Yeah, that'll probably come to mind later. I just can't remember it. Let's see.
I okay. I want to ask you something. I forgot. Um,
Yep.
what were your thoughts right now? I mean,
Right now,
not right now in the
in that moment,
in this
in that
moment in this
moment.
round.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
your thoughts thinking that okay, it's losers final. I'm
hmm
2-0. I have to I have to react. I have to
Yeah.
go straight and win this. How?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Well, obviously that was you described it perfectly. Like I have to pretty much start being very proactive on a lot of the stuff I do. I need to go in and play very tight. And by play very tight, I mean play in the sense that it forces waste to for what's the right word? Play very fast to kind of keep up with Cash Out's pokes or prevent him from poking. If that's the best way to describe it, is to stop him from playing the game as much.
Hmm. Like suppressing his liberty to do the
Yeah,
things that he will want.
yeah, essentially, because the way he's playing very solid. He's not exactly giving me a lot to work with in terms of counter hits. There's not a lot of situations where I'm able to play keep out with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was on my end because maybe wasn't executing Brian's keep out game plan all that well, or maybe because Cash Out was pretty good at staying within range of his options. But I felt like, okay, I need to be the one going in and out, and being the one dictating the pace because he is playing defensive as Law. And I kind of need to be the one that's pitbulling him in this match. 'Cause otherwise, I just don't see it, especially on Infinite Stage here. Mm, mm, I gotta know. Like looking back on retrospect with Infinite Stage, I could be playing the keep out game with Brian here, but I don't feel all that confident.
So basically your
Yeah,
thoughts were okay. Now
you
I
need to
have to
act.
become Brian. I have to become a bully.
You have to be. Yeah. Look, now that right there was a mistake from Cash Shot right there. Like, even though like the down four I did there was is -11 and he did his -13 Punisher, so it wouldn't have worked. So that's why when I saw while standing one, I was like, oh, so just duck the second hit because if he does it, he gets blown up. Which I was surprised he did that. It was the wrong Punisher to do there.
He did it. So he died. He
Mhm.
if he did it, he dies.
I can also duck the second hit, the last second to last hit of that. That was good patience on this end. I should have broken that, but that's fine.
Okay, another thing. You will say that the state of mind of cash shots, I don't know how to say it. Gave you more chances to win. I mean, cash shot right now will be thinking, okay, I'm 2-0, I'm winning, I'm about to win. So to relax, do you think that he relaxed or he tensed a
Mm,
bit more, but you
no, I wouldn't
control?
say that he relaxed. I'd say as of right now, at least, he's playing at the same pace that he usually is. He hasn't really changed all that much. Not that he needed to. He can just keep doing the exact same thing. And for the best, he's very comfortable. He has a 2-0 lead. He can afford to just keep doing what he's doing. It hasn't stopped working. There's no reason for him to stop.
Hmm. I ask because a lot of players, me included, and I think that 90% of fighting game players, when they win a round, win a match in this type of competitions, uh, we relax a bit. Like, okay, we won a match, we won a round, we can win this, and that maybe that relaxed moment can cause you to the deconcentrate, play a bit more relaxed, that can lead you to a lose. So that's because I was asking.
But, and another thing that you notice that every time, if you notice, if you go backwards before the slide, every time he dashed up, I
Mm-hmm.
always went for the down forward one to check his movement. But every time Cash Out always respected it because he's afraid of getting hit by the rest of the string. So I was like just using it just to check him
Hmm.
as his little pokes. You need to be careful with that. And I caught him trying to hop kick there. Or maybe he tried to sidestep because that wasn't counter hit. Or maybe caught him sidestepping and he accidentally got a jump input. It happens.
Okay, and now that you won your first match of the set,
Mhm.
how were you thinking? Looking
Hey,
looking towards, okay,
I said,
the
okay.
mindset the strategy that I thought this match is working.
Yeah.
You were
Oh,
satisfied.
yeah.
You were concentrated. I think that you will have momentum that to think that, okay, I can come back from this. I can win this.
Yeah, no, that's the same thought I had. Like, yeah, that I said, okay, that worked out. That worked out well. I can do this. I can do this. Is winnable. I can work with this. I can work with this. I can bring this back. That's kind of like that mindset I got right there.
It's it we talked so much about this. The you adapted so good, and in every match in this set and in the grand finals, you adapted so good. We talk about your adaptation, and even uh, we talked. Oh no, I don't want to go be to spoil it.
Mhm.
We'll talk about it after this match.
Let's go. Boom. Two check. A little parry again, but like, that's fine. Try to keep him towards the wall, but he's fighting his way out.
When you do a hit engage, you're positive.
Yes, you're +1 on the hitting gauge. Whether on hit or on block, you're +1.
Oh, so this that kick was just with punish, not
Uh, no,
advantage
no,
punish.
it wasn't out of rough punish. She did it like I was gonna do a read, like I was gonna do something like a button that was linear. I did a delay button to catch him sidestepping, but I did it too slow and I got counter hit.
Hmm.
So it was just a mistiming that just happened. He out timed me there basically.
Okay.
I had the right idea. I just not good execution.
But no, and I'm not gonna say anything. Mm. Sorry if my English is sometimes
That's
bad,
fine.
or I keep quiet when you say
Yeah.
a big phrase, or because
Yeah.
or a big sentence, because
So
I don't I it's difficult for me to catch some things.
yeah. Also, you also notice if you notice that immediately in this game, I changed it myself slightly. I started just going in and out, just playing in and out delay timing,
Mm-hmm.
specifically just to catch a lot of his buttons.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, just 3+4, wait out, just to see if we can catch you coming in every time, just to check.
Mhm.
Immediate, you
Right.
just wait.
Like
Yeah.
you really are doing it, like what it's called. I maybe know. I know that I wanna say. It's called shimmy.
Shimmies.
Yeah. A shimmy in, for example, Street Fighter. It's a technique when you go a bit backwards to catch a punch, or to catch um, a grab, of
Yeah.
those things, to immediately punish.
Beat out a responsive movement. Yeah.
Yeah. So I noticed that in this round you were doing that, not quite as destructive that shimmy in another game could be, but just doing a backdash, punishing with jabs. Oh, this was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. I made the guess there because I was thinking maybe what could he possibly do here after DSS after here? Because he's like plus, if I remember correctly, at DSS here he's like plus
Mm-hmm.
6, plus 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. Those are the frames of DSS I remember. And I was thinking the only things he could possibly do here is the low,
Mm-hmm.
maybe DSS4, but DSS4 it comes out way too slow. And the other thing he could do is throw me, but the last time he did this, I ended up crouch jabbing him for trying to throw me. So I was
Oh.
thinking, okay, maybe you'll do while standing 4 or any other faster buttons that isn't too risky for me. So I'll just try armor through most of your much slower, much more rewarding stuff.
Hmm.
And he did the SS forward free, which was, well, a bit too slow from what the looks of it was. And it worked out in my favor. And that up 4-2-2-2 after the heat burst is
Mm-hmm.
it's a Brian I wouldn't say a trap, it's a flow chart because because if you hit your heat smash,
Yeah.
your opponent is forced into crouch at +1, and if they try to do anything that isn't if they try to move, up 4-2-2 will clip you. It'll catch you stepping in either direction. And of
So
course, if you're low blocking, it'll just hit you. And
it's
if you do
the
anything that's slower, yeah,
so
that
you would
happened.
say that in the moment that you hit your hidden engage, or
It
hit
burst.
smash,
Yeah,
uh, he's doomed. So
yeah.
he
I
can't
wouldn't
do
say I
anything,
wouldn't say
right?
that he was. No, he can. He's +1. And +1 into crouch, there's many things that he could have done. It's a whole mind game behind it. I pretty much banked off the fact that maybe either one, he would stand still, or two, sidestep. Because Brian's up 4-2-2, those little punches he does are all -10 except for the last hit, so the risk is minimal.
Mm-hmm.
And if he sidestepped or remains crouching, he would be hit.
Hmm.
And if he tried to do something, and the only way that he could beat this besides holding back would be to, in this case, armor. If he tried to armor, he'd die because of the damage.
Yeah.
And Rage Art possibly could have worked, but that's assuming that the first couple of hits don't just go through and take out his health bar.
Hmm.
That's assuming. So this was more so like an educated situation where like the only thing you can do here to beat me out is down jab or while standing 4. anything else is gonna blow you up, or it's not gonna give you that much reward.
So
And yeah, I made the right idea.
so he wasn't doomed at all, but to
He
say,
wasn't doomed, but
for
he was
example,
at a disadvantage.
like the 60% of her options were gone
Yeah.
because of this situation.
Yeah, his life didn't favor it. I think he held down from the looks of it. He held down because he thought maybe from the looks of how much life he had, I was gonna go low, which is a logical read to make. My down 4 probably would have killed him right here, and it was a good idea because it's very obvious. Like, oh, your life is that low. I have rage. Down 4 would have killed you. Pretty easy to make, but I went for the mid instead, so he just had a wrong read. He guessed wrong.
Mm.
Arranged it.
Mm.
3.
Oh,
Again.
so greedy
And a
right
good
there.
sidestep
Low
there.
parry.
And the low parry. Yeah, the low parry there. I was like, I feel a low is coming right there. I don't know why. Like every time he's done DSS, he's either A, done mid, so just continued the pressure. And I was just thinking, maybe right here he's just gonna go low because it just makes sense. I've stood still all the time. He needs to open me up somehow.
He doesn't die here, right?
No, it does. It doesn't, but he gets a very close wall combo. Oh. Hatchet.
Oh.
For free, he steps at -5 in the wrong direction, so he got clipped. I should have confirmed that, and that was great for him to react to that. He ducked and he punished me because I didn't confirm the crossover back 2.
What? Okay, but you will.
This move,
What could
I
you
did
do?
not confirm.
What could you have done here?
I could have read the situation, confirmed that it was blocked, just not finish the string. If I didn't finish it, him ducking wouldn't have meant anything because he ducked because of the follow up. If I didn't finish the string, I wouldn't have gotten launched for it because if I confirmed that he blocked it, but I just let her rip, which is why I say I should have confirmed that he blocked it instead of getting hit.
Oh. I get it.
There we go. I should have reacted to that, but now I got his back behind the wall. I'm trying to keep him there, but he's stepping out. Float him out of there. That was out of range, but that's fine. There's jabs and the forward 1 to check as I tried to move afterwards, but the forward 1 checked me. But to be fair, I shouldn't have even stepped there because that was on hit. Yeah. That was not a good idea for me to move on hit there, but that's fine.
So you I don't know. Shit. You should have held back, right?
Yeah, I should have held back there, yeah, because I either should have ducked. Well, technically speaking, even if I ducked there, I would have gotten hit, but I tried to move afterwards. I remember that clearly. Yeah. I should have also launched that DS that while standing 2, because yeah, I should have launched that. But I didn't feel confident because of the pushback. But I always remember that Brian's jet upper will always reach after laws while standing 2, almost regardless of pushback. So I should have been more confident on that. But it's fine. Tracking. I'm surprised he could still move after that to -8. I should have launched that because that's launch punishable again.
What is -8? This one?
Yeah, no. After I hit him with that gut punch from earlier, if you go back, like you're gonna see here that little gut punch that puts him like right here. I'm +8, so I was thinking, okay, he's not gonna move. I can do back 1 to be more oppressive, but he moves afterwards, and because season 2 buffs sidestepping, back 1 doesn't realign as much anymore. I need to get that into my head. So I was like, oh, all right, that's not a thing anymore. Broke the throw. Should have launched that too. That's -15. I should have broken that, but it was a counter hit, so it was quick. I held back. I should have launched that. That's minus 14, I think. And then I was like, okay, just go immediate hatchet. Just play tight.
Mm,
Right there. Yeah, just play tight.
machine gun moment. Okay, now the last match of this set.
That's the one.
I don't remember what the order of rounds was. I think that were, I don't know, I don't remember if it was 2-2 or what. Mm. Oh,
Looking forward to, yeah. That was a misinputted jet upper. Happens. That was I perfectly did the perfect side step. I read the whiff, but I misinputted the jet up, and I got back two again, and I just got launched. Good punish from his end. Got a little parry that. I used incinerator to catch him stepping, which was good. Good step on his end. Good block on my. I could have gotten a better punish, but that's still a good punish, and he still falls for 1-2-1 again.
the same guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the same situation again of just like, okay, 1-2 delayed one, caught him multiple times during the set, just threw it out right there.
What a frame. I'm going to take a wallpaper from this. And
that should be the round.
Yeah, I talked to CHAMPS about this yesterday. I personally loved the mash, the 2-2-2-2 to the knee. I personally loved that ender. I don't know why, but I love it. Maybe because I play Brian a bit in Tekken 7.
It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks cool. It makes cool noise like
And with the sound design of this Tekken,
another jet upper.
it's you fail another. You misinputted another.
Yeah, another jet upper. Yeah, yeah. See right there.
Oh,
It's because I got a back seat there. Yeah, that was another jet upper. That's fine. I'm just trying to keep him at the wall. Just try to keep him there. And I didn't break that. That wasn't even a count. That wasn't a throw punish. I could have broken that. Look at this combo. Damn, it hurts. That hurts.
So much.
I didn't break it. Oh, that hurts.
That
He did the whole flips, and I punished him for it. That one I got perfectly.
That was so greedy.
Minus 14.
So greedy by
He did the whole flips. And I got him for it. Okay.
9 seconds in the clock.
2. Wait. Because I was thinking, is he gonna try to immediately mash Rage Art or Heat or anything? And I was like, okay, delayed for a bit. I'm just gonna.
Another time the slide. Oh.
Sorry, I'm there for a second. The power went out to my building now for a moment. I'll probably be back in like 5 minutes.
Do you want me to wait?
Just wait like 5 minutes because usually it has a tendency of blowing. Like it's like back now, but it has a tendency of just like disappearing again after like a minute and then coming back again.
Okay, don't
but
worry.
Yeah, it won't take long. It'll only take a minute. But yeah. I was just watching these matches again just makes me go like, oh man, there's so many mistakes I made, so many punish opportunities that I missed. That if only it was just a bit more on the ball, that would help a lot.
It always happens, so don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you are ready, you tell me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure thing.
Ok, chicos, lo que ha pasado es que se le ha ido la se le ha ido la luz a BDM, un segundito. Y ahora en unos minutillos vuelve. Hasta el momento, la verdad, ha sido súper interesante hablar con él. De ver cómo piensa el campeón. Y aparte, darnos cuenta de que eso, hay cositas que también va fallando. Aunque nosotros pensamos que lo mete todo cuando hay que meterlo. Como habéis podido ver un poco. Por ejemplo, hay muchas cosas que, por ejemplo, para los que no sepáis de Tekken, los que sí ya sabéis qué movimiento es el Jet Uppercut, el input es atrás adelante puño. Y claro, muchas veces él le salía a pegar un puñetazo en plan así, que ese es el atrás 2. Claro, y digamos que le fallaba el input de delante y entonces no lo metía bien. Pero... Pero bueno, son cosas que pasan. O sea, todo el mundo fallamos inputs, incluso él. Todo el mundo, por muy bueno que sea, falla cosas. Y eso no le impide ganar. O sea, todos fallamos. Em, pero eso, o sea, él ha estado hablando, ha estado señalizando sus fallos. Por ejemplo, aquí he fallado el jet uppercut, aquí debería haber parreado esto, aquí, no sé qué tal. Lo cual se agradece mucho porque el vídeo está quedando muy completo, en plan con detallitos así chiquititos. Y está muy bien. Ahora cuando vuelva, terminaremos de comentar esta partida y pasaremos a la gran final. Eh, y ahí sí que se va a venir la salsita porque, según lo que hablamos ayer, quiero hablar con Miriam y comentarle un poco lo que hablamos ayer, de cómo jugaba, lo bien que lo hacía. Así que, dame un segundito que vuelva y le damos. Y mientras, pues nada, aquí estamos. La verdad, sinceramente, todos los que estéis viendo esto, un segundito, todos los que estéis viendo
All right.
esto, se agradece mucho que estéis aquí, que veáis el contenido entero. Si lo veis entero, si no lo veis entero, es entendible, porque los vídeos son muy largos. Pero bueno. Okay. Hello, BDM. I was talking to the
Hello.
viewers a bit.
Sure. Sure, no problems. Yeah, I think I'm back. Hopefully the power does not go out again randomly. We'll see. We'll hope.
We'll hope. Exactly. We'll hope.
Mhm. Yeah. Tried to
Uh,
move there after, like right there. Probably shouldn't have moved there after while standing free into DSS 4 because he's +6 after that into DSS Super
mhm.
Plus. So it's probably I should have held back a bit, but it's fine.
You can manage that. You have
Yeah.
a big amount
Yeah,
of
I have a
life, so
big
you
life
can.
lead. Yeah. I also tried to move there again. He stepped at the right moment
Hmm.
there, and he stepped again perfectly, and I got blown up for it. Like, okay, he's moving a lot. So yeah, shimmy. So I did play shimmy. Just that
Yeah.
should have low parry that. And the thing about this situation, after Law does is like that down forward one free, right?
Mm-hmm.
The down forward, the mid into the low into the high. He's actually negative. So I was thinking, okay, I can take my turn and do a counter hit button, which Brian's forward free, which Brian forward free is perfect at catching side step into immediate buttons because it lingers. The counter hit button, the counter hit state, the counter hit knee lingers for a bit, which is perfect for catching
But the
side step
the
into
fourth three is the
buttons.
knee, or is the thing that you
Yeah,
did
is the knee.
before the knee? Oh, it's the knee.
Is the knee. Yeah, is the knee. This one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Back behind the wall. I try to keep him there, but he's moving out again. You do a better job. 1-2-4. He gets clipped by the second hit. He tries to hop kick there. Take my frames. 1-2 check. Down 4, and I just end up with
The
this.
parry.
with the parry. Yeah.
Okay. We finished the
Yeah.
first one.
If it is a set, and if
And we going.
now we're going on to jumping straight out to grand finals. So finding reset or before reset, I'm assuming.
We're going to check it all. I
I'll
think
check it out. All right.
a bit faster, but we're gonna check it all.
All right. I guess we're gonna go back then. Or is this because this is reset when he switched to Asuka after the first
Yeah.
part where I reset to
Jinimaru talked
yeah.
us yesterday about that. He tried to like twist the things and make you adapt again from zero to another character. Because he thought, okay, Safina, he wanted to play Asuka. He played Asuka because he wanted and he thought it was going to be a good idea. But at the end of the day, by my point of view, it worked a bit because you lost. I think you lost the first match or these first matches.
Yeah, the first match. Yeah, the first match. But to be fair, there were a lot of mistakes that I was making that I should again. Similar to Law, where there was a lot of things I should have been low parrying, low blocking properly. That only now I'm aware. That only now looking back on retrospect, that I should have low parried that, for example. Should have been a bit more solid, but it's fine. I kind of was like, I immediately kind of like tightened up at the second match, where it's like, okay, all right, I know what I'm dealing with here.
And when he swapped to Safina again, what you thought?
I was kind of ready for him to swap back into Zafina. And to be fair, it seemed like I was going to win, but there were some critical errors, both in my part and as well as Jinamaru playing well, but also some minor things of the game that just seemed to just not work out in my favor. We'll see it when we get there because I still remember they're still very vivid on my head.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, CHAMPS explained that so good about the. I recommend you to show that part because it's interesting how CHAMPS talks about the bad balancing of this game. For example, that Safina has a low punch that
Which
it can
no,
be. Yeah.
don't talk to me about Zafina in this game. she's, she's,
The
she's not
the
she's not
the Azazel's punch that it can be low parried.
No, you can't low parry this. Like you mean the low from Scarecrow? You can't low parry it anymore. You can't. You used to be able to low parry it in Tekken 7, but it was different. It didn't have all the Azazel stuff attached to it, and it didn't come out from stance. It used to be a low she could do from neutral.
Oh. Cassius
Yeah.
was so angry about that yesterday. So angry.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, it's because it's funny thing is it's more so about how they've done making certain characters dumber than they should be. Like I do feel like Zafina suffers from that. That a lot of her stuff has been dumbed down to offensive stance stuff. Like her back 1+2 being buffed into oblivion, like it's way stronger than it was in the previous game, but being locked behind stance as a way to mix people up instead of it being like a poke.
Yeah.
It kind of makes her thing reductive. And this is also mixed with the fact that it's a mix up between her other Azazel buttons, which are all really powerful and really good. Like, I'll show you the example of why it's really bad, not just like from the player dealing with it, but also as you as the Zafina player, because it's very binary, reductive gameplay. I don't like it. It's just not good game design at all.
Yeah. He explained we talked about that so extended that way. Yeah. They changed a lot of things. They made the execution of some characters really easy compared to previous games and things like that.
I missed my dash jab there. That's fine. Maybe I should have gone for the easier one, but it's fine. Interrupt that. I should. I messed up my duck there. I reacted to it, but I did it too fast. Because this was because I tried to when he did the while standing one, I tried to duck, but I did it too fast there, so I got counter hit instead.
Oh.
There. Wait. I low parry that. There's so many times he does that. I just need to low parry. Just low parry those back twos every time. Every time I see him do back two, I have to hold buffer the down forward every time. Was counter hit. I did throw. I threw him there like before. I noticed that he was now parrying every time I did that. So the throw is to just try to catch him if he tries to do any of that. In retrospect, I could be doing down forward 2 because down forward 2 is a elbow. So it'll ignore Asuka's parries and there's not enough for him sort to use armor. But it's not as rewarding.
Yeah.
Out of range, I could just do it again. And just jab him just in case he tries to come in. Out of range of the punish there because of the pushback.
Oh.
And I thought for a second there, like I did that on purpose because I was thinking, let me just throw this out just because, just to see if he's paying attention to the string. Oh, he was paying attention. I was like, okay, never mind. I won't do that again. I won't do that again.
Just a natural and big checking.
Yeah. Slow parry that. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful jet tapper.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
And here, if I had not dropped, like if I did the combo there, the ender, the down by 1+2 cancel there, I could have killed him. I could have
Yeah?
perfectly have done the combo. Yeah, I could have.
Wow.
I could have killed him. I could have heat dash canceled and did the upward 2-2-2-3, or even taunt cancel into rage art. It would have killed him there.
Oh.
But my execution there was not at the best. But I got the round. I cleaned it up. That's what matters the most, is that I cleaned it up, even if it was sloppy.
Now it's the moment when he changed to Safina.
Safina, yeah.
AKA the annoying fucking bitch.
Yeah.
This is the moment when Kashot. Do you remember that I told you we talked something about you, how you played in the word that Kashot said that I liked a lot was cold hearted.
Cold-hearted.
Cold-hearted, because referring to you have played in tournaments, a big, very big tournament. So you have been in Tekken World Tour. So you are made. I don't find the word.
Is that experienced?
Yes, you have experience offline tournament. So you in this moment you don't have nerves. You go cold hard in a way that you go for killing. If he fails, you attack. If he holds back, you attack. In that way, they told you. They said that you were cold-hearted.
Oh. There, I was noticing oh, you're using the power crush a lot. Because I was thinking, okay, he did that the first time. He did it the second time. I was like, oh, you're not going to do it again, right? When he did the situation afterwards. You'll notice it.
Oh. I don't know what that heat
The heat, I don't know why that happens. It sometimes does happen. It depends on the access, but it was fine.
but in normal
On retrospect,
case,
funny thing is, if right there, if you go back, instead of me doing jet upper, I could have done back 4, the back 4 knee multiple times in a row.
yeah.
Like, because right there, I would have been able to loop it, do back 4 again and again and again. And if he didn't turn back to face me, it would have been an infinite loop. But there's only things that you can only figure out in retrospect. But knowing this, if I was on the ball, this possibly could have been the end of the round if I did the back 4 loop there.
Oh.
And I messed up my taunt here. This could have been an easy round ending situation. And I'm surprised that even launches. How does that even launch?
The what? What launch?
This.
What?
Look, he
That
converted it to
that
a launch.
okay.
That converted it to a launch, man.
Okay. Suffiness things, I guess. Into a fucking command grab.
This cuts into a cutscene. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't counter hit.
I can see Bandai Namco looking at Safin and Tekken 8 and saying, "Do we have to put it a command grab?" Yeah.
I don't know. I can sidestep that. It's something I should have been doing. I can that string he's doing, the 2 2 into 1+2. I can sidestep after that. I can sidestep that if I block the first 2 hits.
Oh.
Should have been aware. Respect. Okay, see the situation right here. Can you go back?
Yeah.
This is very messed up. This situation right here is a war crime that you're gonna see when she goes into stance. If we just wait a little bit, we're gonna keep going further. Right here, yes, this. After that mid from her tarantula,
Yeah.
where she goes into scarecrow, she's +10.
Plus 10.
After that. Yeah, she is +10. And she's left at a distance where most of her quick pokes won't reach you if you backdash even once here. Because if you notice the distance where this leaves you, most of her quick pokes won't reach you. If I backdash once, most of her faster buttons won't work.
Yeah.
So what does this mean? For the Zafina player to capitalize on those plus frames, this is by design. It's dumb design. She has to do her power buttons. And by her power buttons, that means either the Azazel low, which reaches this far, or the mid, which also reaches this far. And here's the problem. At +10, there is no way that you are able to move. It's a general rule of Tekken where if you're at your super negative, whether it be -8 or more, your ability to move becomes restricted, even if the opponent's move that they're using is slow enough that logically you would think, okay, I can move around it. Like for example, the mid that he does is around like, I'm pretty sure it's like 18 frames. And in Tekken, in general, the general rule is you need around 6 frames to sidestep completely most moves.
Yeah.
So you take 18 minus 10, you think, oh, I have 8 frames to move. But because it's -10, it just tracks in both directions. So I can't move around any of the options. So I cannot move, I cannot sidestep. And since it's +10, her low is 17 frames and the mid is 18 frames, there's a 1 frame difference. You can't fuzzy against any of this. You have to guess between this mid, which is a launcher, tracks both directions, and the low, which knocks down. It is a complete guess-based situation and is messed up. Yeah. I do not like that. And you take so much chip damage for blocking.
It's not
fine. No. And you take so much chip damage for blocking it too. I don't get it.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, look at the chip damage. You're going to see when I block that move how much chip damage I take. See? Look at the chip damage. See that? Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I did the right option here. Take some chip damage.
It's basically a 4 or a 2 hit, a clean 2 or 4 hit.
Yeah. Okay, right here, I punished him. I dashed up, delayed, waited. Yeah. Because I just got the impression that either he was going to press a button of some kind, maybe armor, maybe down jab, or maybe anything, another while standing too, but he did armor. I was like, okay, I recognized it, and I did.
And
just a taunt, and around, yeah. Okay, now I notice. Okay, you're down jabbing after my back 1, so that tells me quite a bit. That throw should not have been sidestepped at -9, at +9, but maybe I did it late or just Tekken 8 things. She should not have been able to move around that.
Oh, so you should have to grab there.
Yeah, I tried to grab her because at the heat engager you're +9, and most command grabs come out at 12 frames, meaning that I had around free frame. My throw came out basically at 3 frames, which she shouldn't be able to move around. So I
Yeah,
think
by the
either
thing,
I did it late
by the thing that you
or
explained a moment before, that you need at least 6 frames to
frames
sidestep.
to sidestep. Yeah.
Okay.
So either 1A, I did it late, which I think is most likely what happened, or 2, Zafina is dumb. It's just, but
Or
hey, I
Safina
think I
is
did it
just
late. I
broken.
think it's my fault. I think it's my fault. I think it's my fault. I think I messed it up. I tried to jet up her there, but that was a misinput. Again. Down 4 and oh, you did a mid to check me there. Okay. Wait.
Again, the same
Yeah.
situation.
I messed up my taunt heat smash there. My execution was not there. And I shouldn't even be messing up taunt heat smashes. They're so easy to do.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
he didn't take advantage of the frames there. Good back one to track me. Back one, just trying to get a button. Down forward 2 free. He tried to press a button. He got counter hit. And okay. I was thinking, okay. Here, I tried to think he was going to press maybe do the 2-2. That's why I tried to do the parry there, but he did the low instead. Like, yeah, I thought he was going to try to do the thing he always did before. He's always do the 2-2 to check the frames because it's safe, makes sense. But he went for the low this time. So I was like, okay, I made the wrong read.
Oh.
And here I messed up because I misjudged the distance to the wall. This probably could have even turned the entire match if I knew better the positioning of the wall. Because I managed to get my whiff punish there, 4-4-2, whiff punish, 4-4-2 there. Like after he Jinmar whiffed that, I whiff punished him with 4-4-2, and I'm saying that if I had better awareness of the wall distance, this possibly could have turned the whole match right there, and I messed it up.
Wow.
You'll see what happens right there. See, I
Yeah.
thought, okay, maybe I'm so close to the wall that would get a wall spot, but no, I misjudged the distance. I should have checked him with a mid afterwards there, and there, right there. Look, go back.
Yeah.
Just check right there before that heat smash, right there. You'll see. I jab him, goes under my jab. It went under my jab.
That it's
It went
even
under.
possible.
I don't know. Brian's jab is crap. Brian's jab is shit. It has a terrible vertical hitbox, which is why any character or any move that has the slightest bit of high evasion goes under his jab.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Oh shit.
And he did the 12 frame check there. I did up 4-2-2 thinking he was gonna do something slower. Messed up, +10 at the guess, but I held back. -6, and that tracked me for some reason, even though I stepped in the right direction, but it happens. -10 have to guess again. I could have launched that, but I guessed right. Because that low is launch punishable, but I could have launched it, but it's fine.
This.
Yeah, I could have launched him for it there. Nice frame disrespect there. And I thought, okay, maybe he's gonna run into his running free, because if he did his running free there, I likely could have survived it and hit it with the rage eye, which would have killed him. Unless he was airborne, because if Zafina's slide does leave him airborne, so I think he probably could have survived that, but it would have been a favorable situation for me. Okay.
This is this is the last.
This is the final. Yeah, this is the final set. This is the final set.
The final set and the final match.
Final round. Nada, no pienses en eso. Pienses en el resultado.
you didn't do reset? Me?
No, I did reset. Yeah,
Oh.
the reset was before.
Oh, okay.
This is during reset. After rest.
Oh, okay.
So again, it's gonna sidestep that. Punish, heat smash, throw check.
Boom.
Down 4. But I blocked it this time. Just throw check. And keep out, yeah. Just to catch him coming in with the orbital, and that should be the round. Dead.
Boom.
Yeah. Specifically meant if you just trust to catch me coming in, because that's kind of the point. I was playing very fast, poke in, out, just to get him annoyed. I try to do it again, but and this time I pressed the wrong button, which I should have stepped.
I remember something in this moment. I don't know what exactly.
I have to guess, but see what I mean? If you go back again?
Yeah.
Remember what I said, that she's left at a distance where most of her fast buttons don't work after that, so she has to use her power buttons?
Yeah.
It's what happened here. So, bam, I backdashed once because it avoids all of her less committable options. I was thinking, oh, okay, he did that. I'm going to try to whiff punish, but he finished the whole string for some reason. So this just means she just has to use her power buttons if she wants to take advantage of that mix-up. Otherwise, you're just giving up your turn for no reason at +10. Just bad game design.
TEKKEN 8 bad game design.
Yeah. Alright, but here, that's okay. Block, good punish. That was a good block from him. I could have jet upper there, but hey, it's a good punish either way. And I got clipped there because I was thinking he was gonna try maybe do a delay. He did do a delayed button, but I got mistimed again. He didn't do it this time. I was like, okay, let me see if I can run him out of heat. See if I can bait up a bit out of button. That's why I was just playing patient. Can he just do something? What are you gonna do? Oh, that hatchet kick! I was like, I spaced it out perfectly. Like even he wasn't ready because he felt like, oh, it's gonna hit. The hatchet kick should have hit. Look at that. Even he wasn't ready because he thought it was gonna hit. Even Chidimar was not ready for it because look. See, I was like, oh.
This was the moment. This was the moment. Now
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. So right here, after he did that thing, is Zafina's, I think it's while standing free, and he's at 0, meaning that his fastest option now from Scarecrow is his 2.
Yeah.
That 2 for string there. And he's not gonna do it all the time. And I thought, okay, he's did it again. I'm just gonna do up 4-2-2-2. And up 4-2-2-2 checks just about everything except that, because that's his fastest button. And yeah, that's what happened here. Try to do another hatchet kick, but he mispunishes it. And I was like, I noticed, oh, I have 5 seconds. Just backdash. Just like, don't risk anything. Just backdash. He can't kill me.
Yeah, just safe.
Just stay safe. Because I noticed, oh, there's only 5 seconds left.
This face.
I was like, yeah, bro, it's over.
This satisfaction face. More
Yeah.
we can perceive that it's more, oh, it's finally over.
Over. Yeah.
More like,
I can sleep
I
now.
won.
Yeah, I can sleep now.
It was a very good tournament. I have to say it was a very good tournament right there.
Yeah, it was very fun. It was very fun. Minus against the Zafina, I'm not gonna lie. It's nothing against Junimara. I just don't like Zafina. Just don't like her.
Any final
It's why when he
thoughts?
switched to Asuka,
Mhm.
like even though Asuka's the better character, if you look at it objectively, she's a better character. I would prefer Asuka. I don't know.
I can see that Safina it's
Mhm.
annoying bug.
Mhm. Yeah.
Any final thoughts about how do you feel in all the context in the venue? How do you
Mm.
feel?
Well, the venue was good. It means I played there before, and before it was great. Um, I don't know what was going on, at least for that time, because the setups this time around on this tournament felt a little bit off. They
Mm-hmm.
were either a little bit slow or some of them weren't working earlier.
Yeah,
But it's
I
unlike the last time
noticed.
because the last time, yeah,
I
the last
noticed
time
in
things were
the
working just fine.
I noticed in the stream that they saying that the game crashed a few times, but we can't do anything until we bought some new PCs,
Mhm.
but it's okay. So so much
Yeah,
so much thanks for coming today, BDM. You
okay.
totally earned the champion title. Even we don't even if we don't have a big medal like in the CEO or a
Uh,
big trophy in in at Evo, but we like to have this level, this skill in some of our tournaments because like they are tiny tournaments. To see this level, it's incredible. To viewers,
oh,
even the players, it was so good. And with talking with Cashot and Yinimaru this yesterday was the same. So
mm,
thanks for coming. Uh, we'll see you if you get in top 3 again. We will see you again.
I'll
So
try. I'll try. I'll try. So
I
GG's to everyone. Great players all around. Had a lot of fun.
I think we all think that you're going to get on top 3 again. So but bueno, hasta aquí el vídeo de la segunda parte de hoy, chicos. Espero que os haya gustado. Se ha quedado entre medias de largo de uno y otro, pero espero que os haya gustado. Nos vemos, lo dicho, lo que dije ayer. Nos vemos en el siguiente, en el de Black Blue de este sábado. Que a lo mejor puedo hacer reportaje desde allí. Quién sabe. Pero bueno. Gracias a todos por ver. And thank you, BDM, for coming.
All right.
Take care, bro.
All right. Take care. Thank you for having me.
And adiós a todos.